Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? I'm back as my guides. I tell y'all how they often shift my energy, and they did tell me to come read in the next reading outside, and because they often use me as an example, and it was to show y'all that like I'm on this journey with y'all, but I'm not where y'all are, y'all not where I am. Um, I hope that y'all can see me okay, hear me okay, all of that, since I am outside. Um, but the reason that they had me come outside was, for one, so that you can see, like, I live life too. And then you know how I love nature if you watch previous videos. Um, so, in case I don't get all the way through, because it is getting dark out here, I have my light from my phone on. I should have brought my tripod and I didn't, but anyway. So I just want to see, because the next ones that we have on the list are L, M, and N. So it talks about showing love to one another, and you being loyal to yourself and loving yourself will allow you to be loyal and to love others, because there's no limit on love and there's no limit on loyalty. It costs you nothing to love a person and to be loyal to a person. And this is something that will also help us move forward as far as unity goes. They also had me come outside because the last couple of videos, inner child was something that came out, and as you can see, I am look, this self-love just popped out. Okay, so as you can see, if inner child is something that you know you need to heal from, and you ask, okay, well, how can I begin to heal from that? Doing exactly what I'm doing now. Go back to your roots and the things that kind of shaped and molded you into who you are today. I just remember being a little girl, and I loved the park. Like, I loved being at the park and in the park. But I also will tell you that with something that happened to me, very traumatic, the park was used against me in some trauma that I did face in my childhood. So I know that I'm healed from that, and I've been able to heal from that by going back to my roots, really digging into the wounds, which we talked about that in the last video, and then the wounds of any pain and trauma that we faced in life, right? So they're telling me to get a couple of healing cards, some chakra cards, and one or two love cards, but it is getting really dark. I barely made it, so I'm just gonna make this really quick, and I'll probably do another one expounding on these, because what has to happen as we've altered our attitudes and gone through this process is, this is a series, in case you don't know. I can't really throw it all out there right now. If you this deep in, then you kind of know what's going on. So with us altering our attitude and learning that balancing of the bullshit, we've gotten to the love aspect of things, and then by now our mindset should be shifted. So it says changing mindset, and we have a motivation. Okay, so there's often a motivation in regards to how our minds are set. So for a lot of us, money is also a motivation, but you should only allow money to be a motivation when it's a positive aspect. So for instance, my example is my son. Like, excuse me, I grind hard and I hustle and I work as hard as I do for my son to be able to provide and give him the things he wants, the things he needs, and then also some of the things I never had, so that I'm able to give him a better life than what I had. Okay. So it's almost, in a sense, the message that they're giving me is like, you can't serve two masters. Thank you. Okay, this is self-love just dropped out for the second time. Okay, so self-love is very significant to you at this time. Okay, and self-love can tie into mindset as well, because when you love yourself, and it's tying back into love as well, because when you love yourself and you're being really loyal, okay, you got entrapment. When you're loving yourself and you're being, and then right behind it you got Phoenix rising. Okay, but back to what I was saying, when you love yourself and you're loyal to yourself and you're able to be that for others, then what happens, it's getting really dark. Then what happens is pretty much it's allowing you to come out of this entrapment. Okay, because they give me 4 and 3 here with entrapment, which makes me think of this 7 of Swords card within the traditional tarot. But a message that I'm getting here is that there needs to be more life and love poured into yourself, possibly because of some type of deceit, lies, manipulation, or something that's gone on within your life that has kept you entrapped. Okay, and I believe this card came out in the beginning with it was either altering attitudes or balancing the bullshit. I can't remember. But with this, if you love yourself and when you pour that self-love into yourself, are you going to begin to rise? Okay, so remember we talked about how everything stems from love. Everything starts with love. Okay, and that's a part of it. Okay, so my own notation here was to you is that I've learned that money is an illusion, and your relationship money is based off of you. Okay, miracles is based off of miracles that you received and not misusing the gifts and talents you have been given. Okay, but what you have to do in the process of all this is keep negativity and naysayers away and create a new life for yourself. Yeah, I just love, I don't know, like I know that I'm gonna record outside more as time goes on, but with all of that, okay, just basically pretty much what I just said, and the negativity and what you faced, things you faced in life that have kept you entrapped. The way you're going to start to come out of this is through self-love. I don't even care if you're in a relationship or you feel like, oh, I do love myself or whatever. You can always pour more life and love into yourself. Okay, Drake say more life. Okay, and then you rise. Okay, you rise from the ashes. You stem from whatever this entrapment was, or if it was deceit, lies, manipulation, cheating, whatever it is for you, you begin to rise from that, grow and flourish. Okay, so what's the healing messages on self-love entrapment and the Phoenix rising with love, mindset, and negativity? I apologize that it's so dark. I don't know. I should have, like I said, I should have brought my tripod, but I had went away from the house and then I was going back home and they said, hey, you need to, okay, so I did it. Okay, so right here on top you got patience. Patience was very big in not the last video but the video before that, and then right behind it you got meditation. So this is a way that you're pouring that life and love into yourself of the self-love, but also becoming unentrapped from whatever this is that makes you feel stuck, is having patience and meditating, and this is bringing you into this rising period. Okay, but you need to be sure that you don't self-sabotage yourself. Don't put yourself in there, because that's what it could be too. It could be self-entrapment. Okay, don't put yourself in that entrapment period to where, because it could be mental entrapment. Okay, because on top you got shine. Okay, so you want to get to brighter beginnings. You're going to get to the brighter beginnings. It's making me think of the sun card. You're going to get to the happier times and the new beginnings, the happier times of your life. But you definitely need to be sure that you're pouring that life and that love into yourself and really focusing on yourself and your life. Yeah, because you got growth. Okay, this is a significance to the heart chakra. So there's been some growth within your heart chakra. You have service. Okay, this is the solar plexus in this deck, I do believe. So what have we been talking about? Finding our life purpose, so that we can create and make the world a better place by putting that life and that love into ourselves. Okay. Yeah, because on top you do have the crown chakra and it says instinct. So being in touch with yourself and your intuition. How do you do that? Okay. Self-love. Continuing to expand, continuing to rise, and continuing to grow. Because look, right behind it, you got expansion. Okay, which is the throat chakra. So it's going to allow you to be able to really start to communicate with others and really grow. Like, the message that they're giving me is like, wherever you've blocked yourself, could be mentally, or if you feel as though your voice isn't heard or your voice has been blocked, through that self-love and you really tapping into your crown and continuing to grow and finding yourself with your life purpose, or with this comes your life purpose. As you begin to rise and you continue to rise with patience and meditation, you're going to get there. Okay, you're going to continue to grow, you're going to continue to flourish. And then I look straight down and it's still the same message from the last deck that says the universe has your back. Okay, but I'm about to get out of here because it is dark, or getting dark. But I hope that this quick message did resonate with you or help you. I'm definitely probably going to come back and speak on this because this is pretty short. I wasn't able to do it how I wanted to, but I do listen to what my guides tell me to do, so I had to be obedient and come give the message in the time that I was able to. So I really thank you all. I hope everyone is doing great and really focusing on the messages that have been presented thus far, and that you're really taking the time that you need to hone in on whatever you need to heal from at this time, or whatever has been blocking you, so that you can move forward. Okay, you can grow and you can progress, and knowing that we are in touch, you know, with nature, Mother Earth, okay, the universe. Okay, ground yourself, pray, meditate while you're outside. That's something that I do, and that's a great way. That's a great way to really get you to a period of healing, growth, and transformation, which is what we've been talking about. So if you watched this video, I thank you so much, but I will probably post another one for L, M, and N. But again, I had to do what my guys told me to do. I love each of you. Get outside, get some fresh air. Mwah. Talk to you later, and take care.